Yeah, right now they are tied with the Raptors for the sixth seed. They do have the tiebreaker over them. And when we look at the next four games for both the Cavs and the Raptors, these are going to be critical. You see the Cavs play Denver, Detroit, the Lakers, and then they are at Toronto. And you look at Toronto, they've got the Lakers at Philadelphia, at Chicago, and then Cleveland. So that could go quite a ways as far as determining that sixth spot. So these next four, crucial, and again, they just need to find a way to get into that, stay in that sixth spot, if you will.
Yeah, that's a game against Toronto obviously looms large. The nice thing is the Cavs have already won the season series, but when they play, you may be in a tie at that point, and that game will, really will make the season series maybe not count so much. So the thing about the Raptors is you don't know what to expect from them one night to the next. They lost to the Pistons and the Magic, both lowly non-playoff teams at home. And then they go on the West Coast and beat Phoenix and Denver and the Lakers, in three consecutive games out west. I think the Cavs were kind of suspecting, we're going to give ourselves some room when the Raptors have to go out west. Now, the nice thing is if you're the Cavs and you're kind of watching the Raptors, well, they still have to play, we saw on that schedule there, before they play the Cavs, they have to play at Philadelphia and at Chicago, two other teams that are fighting for playoff positioning. So those games are going to loom large before they even face the Cavaliers. But again, for the Cavs, it just comes down to doing what you do best, and that's giving yourself a chance with a lot of fight, a lot of determination, a lot of surprise. The way they've been playing is they never believe that they're out of any game, and therefore you don't know what to expect. And I mean that in a good way. You don't know what to expect with them because they can win games they're not supposed to win, and maybe kind of give themselves that little bit of an edge going into the postseason. So it's just been, for the Cavs, really you've kind of, since the All-Star breaks, the playoffs have started probably in February for them, and as well as teams like Toronto and Philadelphia and Chicago and these other teams that have all been fighting for positioning in the East. So it's been a great season. And they just have to continue to keep doing what they're doing and, look forward to the future because the nice thing is their core is awfully young.